I just all of a sudden heard that song in my brain, and I was like, well, I have to put it on. And I have to dance to it, because isn't life just but a dream? I have been having, what an interesting day it is today. Mercury Kazemi was today, and I was so hot last night in bed. I could not sleep. And I looked at the weather app. I was like, did it like suddenly get really hot outside? I like turned the heat off in my apartment, so it wasn't like I was like messing with the temperature. No, like I was like, is it suddenly really hot outside? I was like, what is going on? Why? I was completely naked in my bed, couldn't keep an article of clothing on because I was so hot. And I looked at the weather, like, no, it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, like feels like 34 or something where I live. Like, I don't know what was going on, but then it all made sense today, because I've been getting hit all day with like messages. This has never happened to me before. This has never happened to me like this before. I've been like, I can't even like get a clear thought down. Like, I'm a huge journaler. Like, I take my time, I write. I write, like, I also write like creatively. That obviously hasn't happened today. I can't even like, blah. Look at these flowers I bought actually today, because maybe these are significant. Aren't these just darling? Chamomile. I got chamomile flowers. I got these pinkish roses. Aren't they just darling? And then I got these little guys. They're Raphine dianthus. I just buy, if I ever feel called to buy flowers, I just buy whatever like calls me in the store. And the same way with crystals. But yeah, I was looking up what the flowers meant just now, like what they symbolize, because I do that with everything. Apparently these guys are also known as the flowers of the gods. The flowers of the gods. Life is but a dream. You know what I was hearing today? It all started when the song Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac came into my brain. That's when it started. The song Fleetwood Mac came into the song Fleetwood Mac. Can I please clear my throat chakra? I had this idea today to make a video about what is disempowering me right now. I was gonna do a huge spread about it. And it was funny because I was like, oh, that'll be a good one. Like, I think that is going to really speak to people right now and give people insights. And it'll give me insights on myself as well, because that's, you know, we're all one. And, you know, that's why I feel like I want to do this. And I'm just throwing cards everywhere. This is like, I always touch the cards, like I just pick them up when I need to feel centered. I do it subconsciously, and I'm literally just throwing them everywhere right now. I'm like grasping at straws to feel centered. I'm gonna pick up a tarot deck because I feel like I'm gonna start picking cards out from there. Clearly I have no plan right now as to what's going on, but I wanted to get these messages out. So if you're watching this, I'm really happy for you. Like, I'm really happy for you. Okay. So I was like, I had this idea of, you know, what's disempowering you, and I was kind of just thinking on that idea of how that could go, and pulling a spread about it, and I was feeling into that thought, and it was like the response I felt from you, like in my mind, was like, it was just very like, I don't know, what's disempowering me? Like, genuinely, like, what's disempowering me? Like, I beg you to tell me, because you can't fucking, like, that's like the vibe. That is the vibe right now. Like, you're like, if something's disempowering you, you're looking down your nose at it. That was like literally the image in my mind, was you're looking down your nose at whatever is whatever's disempowering, you know? It's like, it can't even, it's like, I was getting, for some reason, there was something about spilled milk. Like, anything that's trying to disempower you is just like spilled milk. It's like, it can't, like, you're just like, and it's not even like a sense of cockiness. It's not like you have no humility. I'm not saying you need to be humble. I'm just saying, like, that's not the vibe I get at all. It's just like, this is all has to do with within yourself, within your own personal, like, just like energy, body. It's all within you. Like, anything that used to like try you, just even in your own brain, is like, it's just spilled milk. Like, you used to cry over spilled milk, but now milk spills and you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna clean that up. You know what I mean? Like, it's very that, like, you just wipe up the spilled milk now and you carry on with your day. I hope this is making sense. Like, there's a part of you that used to cry over spilled milk, and now when milk spills, you feel that part. But now you understand that, like, the best way to honor that part of yourself that did cry over spilled milk, the best way to honor that part of yourself is to just talk to it. You just talk to it. You don't let it take over. You don't let it react. You just talk to it. But then you clean up the milk, because you realize that that part of your brain, it's just a part. I'm not saying it's not you, it's just a part of you. It's not the whole. You're made up of a lot of different parts. There's one true part that is like the you. And then there's a lot of fractured parts that kind of got stuck in time, right? And the part of you that cried over spilled milk is stuck in a certain time. And you honor that. You honor the part of yourself that does that. And you feel gratitude for it. Like, you're so beyond, you're so like beyond everyone else. Like, you're so forward thinking. Like, you're so advanced in your healing journey. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, dude. Like, I need to, like, okay. Can we get back to Fleetwood Mac? That's what I wanted to say. So I had this, like, I just started thinking about Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac, and I hadn't heard that song in a while. And that is just like, you have to listen to that song. Because every time it comes on, it's just like, my mood is like 10 times better. I'm like, this is like the key to joy. This is the key to happiness. It like comes on, like, it has that perfect, what's the thing called where it's like the rhythm thing where it's like, I don't know. It's like, but it's like the perfect beat, and it's like so like hot, like the pitch is so, it's like oh, it's like I was singing to myself in the mirror. I was like, I want to be with you everywhere. Ooh, ah. And I was singing to myself because that's, literally what it is. Like, it's not about anyone else. It's like, I want to be with you everywhere. You are in such a magical place with yourself right now, and you just want to be with yourself everywhere. I feel like there's sometimes this like fear rises within you that you feel like someone's going to steal your joy almost, or like you're like, how do I hold on to this newfound peace I have found within myself? But the thing I kept hearing was like, wherever you go, there you are. That's what I wanted to say. Wherever you go, there you are. And I went to go play Everywhere on Spotify, and it was playing, and it had, you know, on Spotify they have like the little like clips instead of like the album cover. Now they have like little clips that flash by, and it's not like the actual music video, but sometimes it is. And the little clip for that song is like, I just kept seeing it as like your internal landscape right now. It was like the most joyous scene. It was like white birds and pink and peach colored sunsets and trees and water, and it was just like the most glorious, peaceful landscape. And that is like the inner peace you have found right now, right? And you have that within yourself. Like, now that you have discovered that territory, it's yours. No one can take from you what you have given yourself. No one can take from you what you have given yourself. So I know there's like, you still get like anxiety about it, where you're like, oh, if I'm back around these people, or if I'm back in certain areas that trigger me, am I going to lose that part of myself? Or am I going to lose this newfound joy, this newfound stability, this newfound peace? No. It's yours. Wherever you go, there you are. That's you. No one can take that from you. You like, no one can like, your empowerment is embodiment. You embody it. Like, you can't, no one can even touch that, dude. It's why am I hearing get me bodied? Get me bodied. You're embodied. Embodied. It's not empowerment, it's embodiment. Like, you're advanced. I'm like so. Every time I split the deck anymore, it's at the star. That's you. That's what you found within yourself. You are so balanced. You are so at peace within yourself. This is self-love. This is self-love, okay? This is because you have balanced all of the energies within you, and you have navigated so much healing that you are perfectly in balance. Your masculine, your feminine, you honor it all. You honor yourself. You are in a place where you, every day, you just so deeply honor yourself, and it's so beautiful. It's like it's like you have such a pure love for yourself, and people can feel it, and people can see it, and you are glowing. You are a star. Like, you are glowing. It's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Can I have a message for this collective? This beautiful collective that is watching right now. Can I have a message for them? Thank you so much. I feel so grateful right now. That just went in the shank. Wow. Wow. Look at these wings. Look at those wings, baby. Baby. Judgment. You're so... Like, I just keep hearing the word honorable. You're just so honorable. That's all I can say. You're so honorable. You're so true. Your word is so powerful. You just like, and I'm getting the sense that like, you don't even have to say anything. You don't even have to speak. Just like, your actions speak for you. Your actions speak louder than words. Like, and like, your absence is very noticeable. Why did that just come out of my mouth? Your absence is very noticeable. Maybe people have been feeling your absence lately because maybe you've been very selective with your energy lately. You've tapped that like sweet spot with your boundaries right now, which has really helped you get to where you are, right? And I think the other side of that is people have been feeling it. People have started to notice. But you're honorable, baby. You're true. You're true to your word. You're true to yourself. I feel so like just passionate and joyous right now. I'm like sweating again. I feel so hot. Are there any messages you'd love to give this beautiful collective? Please, Spirit. Okay, the Hermit's on the bottom of the deck and it's reversed, but like I go back and forth. Okay, I just split to the Emperor. Let's pull a card though. Let's pull a card. See if I want to like take any of those messages into consideration. Thank you. I know, Spirit. I know, Spirit. I know these people are just so... Okay, I feel like I want to pull another card. Thank you so much, Spirit. We're so grateful for you. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for your wisdom. We're just so grateful. Thank you to our angels. Let me shelf this again. The world. Split it at the world. Okay. This is a very, very pivotal moment for you. You are like, I'm not saying you're at your peak. You are just like, you are on your rise. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm telling you, I always split to the star. That's you. Okay. Any last messages for this beautiful group watching this video, this honorable group? Thank you so much, Spirit. We are so grateful for you. We're so grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Any last messages you want to give us? I'm seeing bees. Did this one come out? No. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's interesting. Okay. So, a lot of pentacles just came out. Not a lot. I tried not to pull a lot of cards. And I pulled 2. I think I want to get one more actually. One final message for this collective. Thank you, Spirit. I always split to the star without fail. Any last messages, Spirit, for this collective? Is this reversed? Here's what we got. Obviously, because do I need to say it again? You're so stable and at peace that it's not even funny. You know what you have inside you. You know it's real. Like, it's so precious to you because it is precious. It's like I was saying, like, the love that you have grown for yourself and that's only going to continue to grow is so precious and it's so gorgeous. It's stunning, like it's overwhelming. And you are glowing. You're glowing. And it's so interesting that, like, these are the other cards that came out. So we got 2 of Pentacles reversed, the Magician, and 8 of Wands reversed. And these reverse cards are telling me that, like, you are, like, you know what to do with yourself right now. You're like figuring out how to truly use this newfound energy, this newfound love, this newfound magic that you have inside you. Like, I feel like you're really starting to figure out how to turn it into something beautiful, how to turn it into something something real, something tangible in the world, right? Like, you have a higher calling. Like, you're a very magical being, and you know you have a higher purpose in this life. Like, you know, like, this is like a very special group of people, right? You're very special. And so, like, all of this work you have done, it's not just so you can feel this magic within yourself. Obviously that is very important and that's, like, amazing within itself, but it's also because you have a higher calling, like, and you know this. You are, like, such a special person, and you have gifts to give the world. And I feel like that was very confusing for you for a while, or you just didn't exactly know how to give those gifts, right? Like, you couldn't really I want to say, like, locate the gifts within yourself, but now they're just pouring out of you with because you're like golden. You have this, since you're glowing, you're like golden light is pouring out of you and it's pushing the gifts out, right? So, like, and now you have access to, like, all of the elements you need to put these gifts into practice, to put them into, like, put them into fruition, right? So, like, I could tell, like, there's something about, like, you were just juggling a lot of decisions. You weren't really sure what your path was. Like, you were on the journey for a while, but this means that, like you had to go through a lot. You had to work really hard, but this is your sign that, like, you're there. Like, you have done the work and you're glowing now, and now you're just on the path, and, like, your higher calling is calling you back. And now it's like you already know. And the rest is gonna be easy. Okay. I don't know why I want to pull. This might seem like counterintuitive that I want to pull from Embracing the Shadow, this cute little oracle, but I just do, just to see, because they're just like reminders, and I kind of want to see if they have any advice for you on this next phase of your journey. Thank you, Spirit, for all of your guidance. Is there any last pieces of advice that need to come out? Any last pieces of advice? I'm like a keyhole. I think this one wanted to come out. Okay, that's important. The perfectionism trap. Seeking flawlessness leads to self-sabotage. Embrace progress over perfection. This is in my last video. Perfectionism is, what's that Anne Lamott quote where she says perfectionism is the, it's like equivalent to the oppressor. Like it literally is like in hand with the oppressor, because it's like the opposite of fun and play and creativity. It like literally is the enemy of creativity. Perfectionism, like trying to do everything perfect, means you will never practice, you will never play, you will never try. Perfectionism is a trap. You just like, you need to accept that to be good at anything, to be great at anything, to master anything, you need to start wherever you are. Maybe that's bad. Maybe you'll be bad at first. I kind of have the idea that that's probably not where you are at all. But maybe your journey, that's where your journey is. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe that is where your journey needs to start, and that doesn't mean anything about where you're gonna end up. Let's carry on. No, wait, okay. I feel like I needed to take a deep breath for this message. I feel like maybe you need to take a deep breath too. Let's do it together. Put your hands on your chest and your heart center. You're going to need to take a lot of breaks. Something I was hearing earlier is save it for later. You need to make sure your energy is always replenished. You need to rest a lot. Do not burn yourself out, because you're gonna get idea sprints a lot, where you just get this influx of ideas, idea after idea after idea. Do not continue with the sprint if it's going to burn you out. You can write it down, you can save the idea for tomorrow, and rest. Make sure you are resting a lot. You're going to be getting so much influx, so many messages, so much in your intuition right now, that you need to make sure that like your body is well rested. Your healing isn't done. Your healing is never going to be done. You need to like take it easy on yourself. So I think that's like a common misperception, is like, oh, I did all this healing, I don't need to do it anymore. We're going to be doing this forever. And isn't that such a joy? We're going to be healing forever, but that means we get to grow all the time. We get to learn all the time. We get to go deeper and deeper inside of ourselves and learn so much more about ourselves. That's only going to enhance our intuition, enhance our creativity, enhance our self-image, our idea of ourselves. Anyway, this was the card we got. The weight of trauma. Stored trauma can create tension, fatigue, and pain. Healing requires releasing, not ignoring. So I get the sense that, like, I know you have been on a journey. You've been on a really long journey, and it's been really hard. I don't even know if I have, like, anything else to say. It's just, like, it's been really long and hard. And I do this too. Like, sometimes I like to move too fast and think that I have worked so hard on myself. I've worked so hard on healing that I shouldn't have to do this anymore. I shouldn't have to look at those things anymore. I shouldn't have to look at those painful memories anymore. But I think the more, I'm gonna speak for myself here, because I think it's important. I think the more I look at the past and the pain of it all, the more love I am able to cultivate for myself, which feels like a crazy idea. It's still like, I feel that thought coming in my head that that's a crazy idea, because there was a time, it wasn't even that long ago, where the only response, the only emotional response I had to looking at myself in those painful memories of the past and the trauma of the past was hating myself and blaming myself and feeling disgusted at that person. But I'm finally on the other side, and now I'm like losing my clarity in my throat chakra, so bear with me. Now you're on the other side too. And when you get to this place in your healing journey, the more you look at it, the more love you will cultivate for yourself, the more appreciation you will cultivate for yourself, the more strength you will cultivate within yourself, and you will see how brave you are. You will see how strong you are. You will see how wise you are, and you will only see that more and more and more every day. And that will only enhance your path you need to take now. That will only open you up for this next phase of your life, for your higher calling. Okay, I think that's everything that needs to be said. Whew. That one took it out of me. If you got to the end of this video, I freaking love you. Freaking love you. And I know you are a truly amazing soul. And I hope you reach out to me and say hey, and tell me how this message felt to hear and receive, and tell me anything you want to tell me. I'd love to hear it. Okay.